Welcome to the Straight to Jail podcast, written and produced by Brian Herring. Chapter 5, Dynamic Duo. A few months had passed. Johnny and Kyle were back to being a team, though in a far stranger, more chaotic form than before. Kyle had become something of Johnny's personal version of Seinfeld's Kramer, unpredictable and maddening yet impossible to shake off. This morning, Johnny pulled up to Kyle's rundown apartment building. They'd been carpooling ever since the accident. Kyle emerged from the front door, his movements lazy and his expression detached as he slid into the passenger seat. Johnny broke the silence as he started the car.
Kyle, I've been thinking, and I don't think our plan is going to work.
Before Johnny could elaborate, Kyle cut him off.
John, before you start ripping into me about being a freeloader, borrowing your shit, leaving your place a mess, or my drug habit, I've got good news.
He lit a joint, inhaling deeply. Johnny shot him an incredulous look.
Will you put that out? We're driving through the middle of town, for God's sake. This is exactly what I'm talking about. You're a mess.
Kyle coughed but grinned, exhaling a thick cloud of smoke.
It's cool. I've got a prescription. Amazing what you can score when you're in constant pain. You should try it.
Johnny gripped the wheel tighter, his irritation simmering.
You're a disaster. You know that, right? I've dug into your past, Kyle. I know more about you than the FBI does. You're a dirtier cop than I ever was. Blackmail, corruption. You only got this job through blackmail, and now I'm stuck with you.
Johnny's mind raced. He was thinking.
Maybe I should just off this guy once and for all.
Kyle, unbothered, took another drag.
Relax, John. I already found dirt on the new mole in the department. Got his whole job wrapped around my finger.
Johnny's irritation paused, his thoughts shifting.
This is what you do, isn't it?
You blackmail everyone to keep yourself safe or get what you want.
Kyle smirked, blowing smoke toward Johnny.
You bet. So don't screw with me, John. I've got a guy who'll release every dirty secret I have on you, and trust me, it's enough to bury you. If anything happens to me, you're toast. I can even pin my screw-ups on you. Face it, John, you don't know what I'm capable of, and I don't know what you're capable of. So let's keep it peachy between us.
Johnny's jaw tightened.
When are you going back to the FBI?
Kyle barked a laugh.
I'm not. They cut me loose. My handler found out I was swiping confidential intel on Tony, the mole. Now that I outed him, the feds dumped us both.
Johnny glanced sideways, narrowing his eyes.
What the hell is real with this guy? Does he even remember I tried to kill him?
He realized that Kyle was a perpetual enigma, someone he couldn't trust, control, or completely dismiss. The only way to manage a man like Kyle was to stop caring, play along, and maybe control him just enough to get results. Johnny pulled the car to a stop.
All right, don't take too long. We don't need to be late for work.
Relax, Johnny. I'll be in and out.
Johnny handed him cash.
Don't forget my bag.
Johnny said dryly. Kyle smirked.
Thought you didn't smoke.
Stresses of the job. I guess you're rubbing off on me.
Kyle laughed, stepping out of the car and heading toward the building. Kyle didn't bother knocking. He walked straight into the apartment.
Hey, I'm here.
The drug dealer, a disheveled hippie, looked up from the TV, his brow furrowing.
Hey, man. What the hell? Don't you knock?
Sorry. I thought you were expecting me. I need a little more than last time.
The hippie's suspicion deepened.
Are you trying to clean me out or what?
Kyle handed him the cash impatiently.
I'm in a hurry. Johnny's waiting outside. Can we speed this up?
The hippie counted the money, eyeing Kyle.
Just chill, man. Come on, sit down with me first. Get out with me, don't be like that.
Kyle hesitated, visibly uncomfortable.
Yeah, if you insist. It's your funeral.
He sat down and began smoking from the bowl, taking long, deliberate hits without choking. The hippie rambled on as he packed another bowl.
So, man, I got my flu shot the other day, right? Swear to God, I started tripping. Must have been heroin in that shot. I feel sorry for the hobo who tries to get my flu shot next. Man, I tripped all night. Then this groovy girl sucked me off until I came in mosquitoes. Can you believe that?
Kyle stared blankly at the floor, zoning out. The hippie waved his hand.
Dude, you gonna pass that or what?
Kyle says.
Are you going to shut up?
Before the hippie could respond, the door burst open. Johnny stormed in like a man possessed, gun drawn. Without hesitation, he fired several shots into the drug dealer, the gun flashes lighting up his wild, furious expression. The hippie's body hit the floor with a thud. Johnny turned to Kyle, his face twisted with anger.
I said 10 fucking minutes.
Kyle didn't flinch. Calm as ever, he took another long drag.
You want a hit before we go? It's hydro.
The next morning, Johnny and Kyle were in the locker room at the station, suiting up for the day. Johnny shot Kyle a sarcastic look as he strapped on his gear.
I am so glad to have someone like you help me clean up this city.
He said dryly.
Want to go get high in the squad car?
Johnny slammed his locker shut.
You don't have much respect these days, do you?
Kyle shrugged.
Not ever since I met you.
Johnny turned to leave, waving flirtatiously at a female officer on the other side of the glass door. He nudged Kyle as they walked past.
That's Christina. I'm gonna fuck her tonight.
Kyle barely looked up.
Don't really give a shit, Johnny.
Johnny smirked.
Uh-huh. I bet you don't. Now let's go get high.